Pick of the week.
Woohoo! Is the snowstorm out there today?
Yeah, you were like, we'll see what's going on.
We might have to close. I don't think we're gonna have to close.
I don't think we're gonna have to close. I mean, I will now.
Hopefully this is Sheila's brush.
Yeah, I think that's probably the last one. It's not even sticking.
Right.
Anything going on?
Oh my god, so much is on the go.
Okay, you go for it.
Ready? Okay, so next week, I guess we're coming out with the Superman Day is April 18th, but the comics come out April 9th. So that's exciting. Got a bunch of stuff for that. And then the last Saturday of the month is Indie Bookstore Day. We're going to have a bunch of giveaways. It's going to be really cool. And then the Saturday after that is Pre-Comic Book Day, May 4th. So lots of stuff on the go. And we got some good news on tariffs. It seems like books aren't being tariffed yet. Some books are coming from China to the US and maybe then coming here. We'll see how that plays out. But most books are printed in Canada or the US. So far we are no tariffs on books. Hooray. I did hear that there's going to be tariffs on comic boards and bags, and so I bought 1 million. I'm not actually, I don't think those tariffs went through, but I'm ready, just in case.
Yeah, I heard that like omnibus and stuff are going to get tariffs because they're like printed in like China and Turkey, and then they go to the States and then go from there.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, the most expensive thing. I gotcha.
Right. Well.
Do you want to get to the picks?
Yeah, what do you got?
I got something I'm really excited about. I got Absolute Green Lantern. So I'm a huge Al Ewing fan, one of my favorite comic book writers. They've been at Marvel for years. They're slowly trickling over to DC. And this is their like first big DC release. And boy, do I love this. I'm a huge Green Lantern fan. But ever since like the Jeff John era, it just feels like we've, kind of been in a holding pattern, just kind of replaying the old hits. So to get something totally unique and different is a whole lot of fun. So we got Hal Jordan here. He's in a different circumstance. Talking about the Absolute books is so hard because you don't want to like just say everything that happens in them. But yeah, we got all the different lanterns in here. Well, Guy doesn't show up, but he's mentioned. So we got all the lanterns. We got Hal, Joe, and John. They're all here. They're all a part of this somehow. Here they are having a little chat. And some cosmic things are on the go. I will show you one thing. We get a look at Absolute Abin-Sur. We don't really know what his deal is. This is the only time we see him. There's kind of two timelines playing out, like when he first arrived and then the aftermath. So we're kind of like heading towards figuring out what's going on. But this book is awesome. And I got to shout out John Noe Lindsay, because I was not familiar with their artwork. And boy, is it good. I found their color work was incredible. And I mean, you're going to need good color work for a Green Lantern book. So yeah, definitely pick this up. Let me know what you think. Tell me if you hate it. Tell me if you love it. Absolute Green Lantern. What do you got?
Woohoo! All right, my pick of the week is We're Taking Everyone Down With Us. It is from Image, written by Matthew Rosenberg. Really, interesting first issue. I love, this first page. You see this girl with a rock and there's a scary robot, and so you think oh no, she's getting hunted by this robot, but actually they're friends and they're playing hide and seek. And so that kind of playing with your expectations I think is going to be happening a lot. We meet her father, who's I'm this revolutionary scientist, people are trying to take me down. He's not the best father, and he might actually be the villain. And it's very early on. I think the book is going to kind of follow more so the daughter, as she decides whether to follow into her father's footsteps or maybe reject his nefarious lifestyle. But yeah, very dialogue heavy, which I love. Lots of meat in there. It is a bigger issue for a #1. And we've got this kind of James Bond character that they introduce. And yeah, it's pretty funny. I think there's some really great artwork. This just amazing explosion scene that I'm obsessed with. And yeah, I think just a good old-fashioned murder mystery spy villain. They actually say it's a rook spy thriller. So maybe we're going to get more of these from Image. We'll see. So very cool.
Is that everything?
I think that's everything.
We're good to go. Well, hope to see you in the store. Brave the storm. Storm.
Yeah, and I guess we'll catch you next week. Bye.